Welcome, folks. Thanks for... tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Yeah, last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Yeah, extremely embarrassing. I mean, a team that, by all rights, shouldn't have won a single game took them all. You know that's in their heads as they take the court tonight, for sure.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it. And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
To the paint, and the rejection by Wembanyama. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
Wembanyama with it. Jones covering. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Maxey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 9.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Jones. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Maxey into the lane. Shoots over Johnson. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The 76ers trailed by 3. Pass to George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Now the 76ers with it. There's the screen. Pass to Embiid. Front pass to the arc. Sinks the triple. Embiid's got 5.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Wembanyama, a screen. And here is Capella. Will it go? Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. The 76ers lead. A good look from Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by George. That's 7 points for Joel Embiid.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And Embiid throws it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Good on the triple. He's got 15.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Maxey. Back to George. Johnson with the rebound. And the Spurs with possession. Wembanyama outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio.
15. The Spurs, 17.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Inside. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Setting up others and running the offense smoothly, that is what Lowry does.
You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Embiid goes in, and the dunk by Embiid.
The defense can't slow Embiid on the drive. I mean, he's just got so much body mass and momentum. Hard to stop him.
San Antonio trailing here. Screen by Capella. To the inside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Capella's got his first points in this one. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Wembanyama for three. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. A three from Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His fourth in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Embiid from outside. Rebounded by Capella. San Antonio leading.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Another shot. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Outside, George. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Good on the shot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
To the middle. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
So both teams making some changes here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Collins. The tray. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's Lowry. Still without a basket. And the layup falls.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Outside Collins. Here's the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Pass to Martin. And stolen by Barnes. Down low. Here's Sohan. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
Martin wide open. He fires. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Spurs ball. Collins, good. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Capella with the bucket.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Maxey attacking. Embiid inside. Stolen by Artest. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And there's the drive. Shot from the wing. Embiid, no good. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Now, here's Avdia. George with the ball. Vanderbilt defending. Now George. He has 6. Here's Avdia. The 76ers with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And they recover it. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Artest. Capella with it. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Avdia. Still yet to score. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And the rejection by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup. A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit and the reality.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
13 feet away. Avdia with the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 10. Embiid is at the elbow. They need this one. And Embiid throws it down.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside, Jones. Collins wide open. He fires. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 10. They host the Kings after this game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
Watch out below. Big man coming through. Boy, I love seeing Drummond attack with that kind of ferocity.
Outside Collins. Back to Jones. There's a screen by Collins. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Collins has got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Drummond. Sinks that one from the post. 6 points for Drummond.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
Pass to Collins. And Collins gets double teamed. Jones with it. He has yet to score. Here's Barnes. Drummond knocks it loose.
Sixers ball. Substitution on the court.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The 76ers trailed by 9. To the wing right side. Three-pointer by Embiid. Rebounded by Capella. Wembanyama looking it over. Over George. Gets to the corner and buries it. And that's 31 points for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Maxey. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball.
The Spurs, 49.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Spurs leading by 11. Wembanyama outside. Offensive rebound. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's good.
You know, he's a gifted scorer. Eddie Jones very capable of doing a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Outside Artest. Wembanyama outside. Jacks up a three. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
The 76ers trailed by 13. Inside. And it's George finishing it off.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Artest. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama for three. Drills it from outside. Wembanyama's got 34.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Maxey. Abdi on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, another 10-putt moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Embiid with the steal. Maxey, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Artest, good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Wembanyama, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Substitution on the court.
The 76ers trailed by 9. Drummond a screen. Outside for Martin. To the paint. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Drummond. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. 43 seconds left in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama from about 19 feet. Right through the cylinder that time, all net. Wembanyama's got 38 points. Now Martin. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they